Welcome to Head of the Lake Gardener. It's Friday, June 3rd, and I'm doing an early June update. I haven't done an update in a while. I'm in the the stretch of beside my driveway. I had a purple tie here, basil that a creature has pulled out. I have two Amish paste tomato plants here that I grew from seed, and as you can see, this one is significantly smaller than that one. I have some tulips here that somebody went and helped themselves to. Besides that, I have two lemon liana tomato plants. These two are both the same size. I was gifted seed for these from a gardening friend in Stratford. And then I have Hungarian Heart, which I believe is a multi-purpose tomato. But again, I have a smaller one back there as compared to here. I was given those seeds from somebody in Port Perry, I think. I have to think about it. I have three dwarfs here. These are the last of the three dwarfs I was gifted from someone in Sweden 2 years ago. This is the only one that I hadn't tried. Coastal Pride Orange. They're all about the same size, and I thought I would try growing them in the ground rather than in the 5-gallon buckets. My first flower. Ooh, I'm starting to wonder if maybe I should start doing some tomato breeding, but I have no other flowers. This is my green zebra. I ate a green zebra a couple years ago. I really liked it, and I saved seed. So I only have one. I have striped German here. I grew that one last year, if you recall. And there's another striped German back there. This is an Aunt Ruby. Oh, I think all three of these are striped Germans. Yeah, holy cow. I have two Aunt Rubies here. These were from seed from last year. This one's quite large as compared to that one. And it's actually quite greener. Two Brad's Atomic Grape. These are from seed of a tomato that I had 2 years ago. I had some radishes in here that did not come up. I have a terrible luck with radishes. I just end up with this, just all nothing. Then I've got some Greek oregano that came back. I have three Brussels sprout plants that the bugs seem to be getting to, but I don't really see any bugs on anything. So, but they're still getting it. I have a huge leek that overwintered from last year. I think I'm going to start putting them in the fall. I have my contest pumpkin here. It's Dilly of a Jack. This is one of them that I'm growing on the compost pile here. I have my catmint that came back. Zola used to love this. What else do I have? I have another Dilly of a Jack. This is the Weigelia shrub that I have. I really, really like it. It's just beautiful. It has no scent, but it's definitely worth keeping as a shrub. And my lavender came back good. I really got down on it. Whoa, something's been digging in here. What's going on? This is my other Dilly of a Jack pumpkin in the same place that my one last year was. My chives are flowering. As you can see, I have a Italian eggplant back there. I think it's called Lunga Violetta. Lots of Jills coming back. These are all volunteers. I seem to have a lettuce. I have a Vinedale sweet tomato plant. That's the only one I have. I have some borage coming up. Thank God I know what it looks like. I think it was a weed. I have some early Jersey Wakefield cabbage here that I grew from seed. I also have two broccoli plants that I grew from seed, and I just started to notice some broccoli this week or just a couple days ago. I think this is another one, and that is a Binquito pepper. Oh my, mint is taking over the Greek oregano. Like, it's crazy. I have really given a butchering to the rhubarb this year. It came back huge, and the seeds and the flowers are quite beautiful. I actually saw someone that lived in my last building, who uses it in flower arrangements. This is my Maltese cross that I grew from seed and put in the ground last year. But wow, is it ever something else now. Holy moly. It's probably, I don't know, 2.5 feet tall. This is a Kentucky Cabin tomato I was gifted from Joey from Sault Ste. Marie. It's going to be a yellow one. I have another leek here. Crazy. That had been overwintered. I put that in the ground last spring, and it looks better now than it did then. I have some Avon hybrid spinach here that I sowed. I can't remember when. I think the tag's missing. No idea. And some petunias. I have some bush pickle here that I planted a couple weeks ago. Not very good germination. I have literally one. And then some volunteer tomatoes coming up. That must be from, I'm going to think my Sweet Millions that I grew last year. Right in this spot. I transplanted some dill seedlings here from where they were, where we just saw them. This is a parsley that I grew last year and has come back again. So parsley is sort of obviously a perennial. These are cabbage plants that I bought. This is a variety called Golden Acre. I hope that they form heads. That's the difficulty with cabbages. I guess they look like they're doing it. I don't know. I saw someone on YouTube say that if you put large coffee cans on the cabbage, that it's forced to sort of create a head, but who knows. My garlic that I planted last fall is starting to come up well, and I think I'm seeing some scapes coming up that I'm going to have to pull sometime this month. I'm trying to grow, what do I have here? I have another sweet Oda pepper here. You can't even see it, there's so many weeds. And I'm trying sunflowers here with very little success. But I'm going to keep trying. And that's pretty much it. My buckets are kind of out of commission right now. I have nothing going on here. And so that's pretty much my garden update. There's the rhubarb. That's just like the second bunch that I grabbed. I'm going to chop it up and put it in the freezer. And that's pretty much it. I've got a lot of tomato seedlings way over there that I have to keep in. It's part of a seedling exchange that I'm doing tomorrow with my garden club. This I just got from the garden center up at Fortino's today. I have some yarrow seedlings that I was given that I hid in there. I have a whole bunch of stuff. Coleus that I was gifted. I'm waiting on this black-eyed Susan vine to get going in here. I don't want it to get lost, but otherwise it's just petunias. And that's my early June update. See you in a few weeks.